Good morning, fourth graders. It's day 3 of our state symbols unit, and today we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, and we're going to start with our state's nickname. Now, you don't have a page in your booklet for this one, but you do have 2 blank pages. So if you'd like to use this one, you can go ahead and use one of those blank pages. Put the title at the top, state nickname, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. So North Carolina's nickname is the Tar Heel State. Legend says that this nickname came from the colonial era when tar was one of North Carolina's major products. It came from the workers who walked through the forest accumulating the tar on their shoes. And I have a little video that I want to play for you. Now, this is a longer video and it has a little bit more information, but I'm going to kind of start it where I want you to watch it, and then I will stop it when it gets past that part. So it actually has 2 nicknames. Most of us know the Tar Heel State. Whoops.
The Tar Heel State. And North Carolina is also called the Old North State. Pretty cool nicknames. First of all, why is North Carolina called the Tar Heel State? Yeah, that's an interesting nickname. Why is North Carolina called the Tar Heel State? Well, there are a lot of pine tree forests in the state of North Carolina. There is a sticky fluid that lives in pine trees and other plants too called sap. Sap from pine trees can be used to make tar. Tar is a thick, dark brown or black substance that can be used for many different purposes. In colonial times, pine tar was used in shipbuilding. You see, the tar would seal the wooden ship so that the wood wouldn't rot in the water. For about 150 years, North Carolina led the world in pine sap products like tar, which is where the name the Tar Heel State came from, because there was so much tar that was produced in North Carolina from the pine trees. Very cool. Now, why is North Carolina called the Old North State? Well, North Carolina and South Carolina used to be one. It used to be called the Carolina Colony. That's true, the Carolina Colony. Then in 1710 they said, no more of this, let's split this up, let's split this colony up. We'll have North Carolina to the north and South Carolina to the south. North Carolina has been called the Old North State ever since. Okay, now we are going to...
Okay, so we're going to stop it right there, but when you get a chance, you can play this PowerPoint again, and you can go ahead and finish watching that video if you would like. Okay, so we are going to move to our next symbol, and that is our state reptile. So our state reptile is actually the eastern box turtle. It is found on the coast of North Carolina, and it gets its name from being able to retract its head and legs into the shell that creates a protective box. Okay, eastern box turtles can actually live to be over 100 years old. That's pretty amazing. Okay, moving on to our next one, and probably one of my favorite and probably one of yours, is our state plant, and that is the Venus flytrap. Now, it is a carnivorous plant, which means that it eats meat, and it lives in a small area on the coast of North Carolina. Well, when an insect touches the bristles on the leaf 2 to 3 times, the plant shuts in less than a second and traps its meal. And I have a fun little video that's going to show you that, so we're going to play that.
When it comes to deadly
Oops, I'm sorry about that.
When it comes to deadly predators, plants generally don't come to mind. After all, they're typically at the bottom of the food chain. But the Carolinas are home to one vicious vegetable, the Venus flytrap. Using its famous trap, it can catch prey faster than you can blink. But what happens next inside a Venus flytrap? Funny thing about Venus flytraps, they don't usually trap flies. In fact, winged insects only make up about 5% of their diet.
And we really like calling it Carolina spider trap because that's really, it's only found in the Carolinas and actually a little piece of the Carolinas. And it mostly eats spiders and ants.
But of course, regardless of species, that bug is going to have a bad day. It all starts when the victim wanders into the trap, possibly lured by the bright red hue or fragrant scent. Or maybe they're just unlucky.
We think the spider mostly gets blundered.
The trap itself looks like an open mouth. It's made of two pads attached to a hinge.
On each one of those pads, there are usually 3 little trigger hairs in a kind of a triangle. And those trigger hairs are very, very sensitive to being disturbed.
The first time a spider knocks into a hair, it sets off an electrical signal, sort of like the electrical currents in your brain. That signal starts the countdown. If the bug escapes within 20 to 30 seconds, nothing else happens. That way, the plant doesn't waste energy. But if the bug brushes against another hair, snap! In just 100 milliseconds, about 4 times faster than you can blink, the trap slams shut.
Then the trap rapidly goes from convex to concave on each side, and the long little spikes on the rims of the pads interlock to form kind of a cage.
Now, of course, the spider isn't happy with this turn of events, so it tries to escape, which is exactly what the plant wants. The more the spider struggles, the more it knocks into the trigger hairs, the tighter the trap closes. And after an hour or two, the trap locks completely. Cells on the edges of the pad secrete moisture, which glues the edges together to form an airtight seal. Suddenly, that trap isn't a mouth anymore. It's a stomach. Digestive juices flood into the closed compartment, dissolving the spider's soft organs. And the trap's lining sucks up that nutrient-rich slushy. After about a week, all that's left is an empty husk. The spider's exoskeleton. Next, the trap reopens and the husk tumbles out. The trap is now ready for its next meal. But bugs aren't the only food the trap captures. Just like leaves on other plants, the trap's surface contains a green pigment that lets it convert the sun's energy into sugar through a process called photosynthesis. So then, why bother with the bugs? Well, Venus flytraps live in acidic, waterlogged soil that doesn't have many nutrients. So instead of slurping up nitrogen and phosphorus through its roots, it needs to borrow some from the bugs. That explains why it shares its home with other hungry carnivorous plants, like pitcher plants and sundews, which could only mean one thing. North Carolina is not a fun place to be a bug.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. That was some really interesting information about the Venus flytrap. Okay, and we are going to finish up with the last two, and that is going to be our state fruit, which is the Scuppernong grape. Now, this grape has a sweet taste and has seeds. You might see those grapes in the grocery store. Along with our state berries, we actually have two, and the strawberry is the state's official red berry, and the blueberry, of course, is the state's official blueberry. Both are very important in the agricultural industry, and I'm sure that you guys, along with myself, enjoy those tasty treats. Okay. So you are going to, those are just a few of our state symbols. And now that you have those finished, you're going to go back, add your colors, add all those important information that you're going to do. And tomorrow, so I'm going to give you the directions for tomorrow ahead of time. Tomorrow, you are going to choose 4 additional symbols that are in your booklet, or if you found a different one on the website, you can do that on your extra blank page. And you are going to complete those as well. You are going to use this website down here. When you click on that, it will open up a new website for you, and you can explore all the other fun things that North Carolina has, all the cool symbols that it has. When you are finished, you can cut all your pages out. You can get mom or dad to help you staple them into a booklet, and then you will be able to use all this information to take your quiz on Friday. So if you have any questions or you need any extra help, just send your teacher an email and we'll be glad to answer those questions. Okay, I'll see you on Friday. Have a great day.